Well, when I was in fifth grade, I went to a church camp for the first time with some of my friends that went to church, and at the camp they talked a lot about getting saved, and I didn't really know what that meant. I just knew that everyone else had, and then that was the way you got to heaven, and so I prayed a prayer to get saved, and, without really knowing what that meant, and I just kind of did it to fit in with everybody else that I knew, and from that point on, fitting in really became like the big part of my life, and it became what I was trying to do in everything. At school, I would try to fit in by just joining in on whatever everyone else was doing, whether it was talking bad about someone else or just talking dirty or doing stuff like that. But then at church, I would try to fit in just by learning as much as I could and trying to impress everyone with what I knew from the Bible. And as I tried to fit in everywhere, I realized I was fitting in nowhere, and I just felt really alienated. I felt like I was undervalued and unvalued, in that no one really respected me that much, and I didn't feel depressed necessarily, but I felt really burdened that I didn't have any value in anyone's life. And then I went on another church trip to Chicago with my youth group, and while I was there, I realized I was trying to find fulfillment in so many other places, and I just decided to give all that up. I decided to give all my energy into finding my value in Christ, and it just really lifted the burden off of me, and I felt free to chase after Him, and I didn't feel this big burden of trying to impress everybody. Whenever I did that, after feeling free, I was able to surround myself with a group of friends that wanted me to grow towards Christ, and I also realized that Christ loves me infinitely, and He placed so much value on me that He was willing to die for me. So yeah, my name is Calvin, and Jesus is the difference in my life, and He can be the difference in your life too.